Chris, and good evening, everybody. It's such a privilege to share my reflections as a school leader and also as a new trustee as we mark the 10th anniversary for Challenge Partners. I've been very lucky to be a part of that experience and that journey over those 10 years in different ways. And so my reflections really hold on to those early days and how we felt that as school leaders now. Each of us in this room recognizes the pivotal role education plays in enhancing and strengthening society. This room in itself equally embraces the impact of self-improving education systems. But the creativity, the challenge, and innovation through practitioner-led models is priceless, because with that comes ownership. And that is what Challenge Partnership has done for each of us as we sit in a school system that is led by accountability. In exploring and shaping core philosophies, debating dilemmas, and through diverse ideas, we're able to explore what learning can be and what education should be on our terms for our pupils, for the society we are sort of ambitious to create. I've had the pleasure of being able to work with a number of colleagues through the special AP hub that is led by the Bridge School, and importantly, it's not been an island. Equally, there are special schools represented across a number of the other hubs, because the beauty of Challenge Partners is that every characteristic is unique across each of those 43 hubs. And that is incredibly powerful as we think about how we want to cross-pollinate those incredible ideas, problem solve, and find those solutions. Educators and school leaders owning their role in what the system should be is how we embrace the opportunity. We are connected by common core values, and those common core values allow us to feel the power we have through connected principles, what we want education to be, to challenge those inequalities, but also to push the inclusive agenda. The 43 hubs, networks of excellence, education advisory group, I don't know many other organizations where the practitioner-led voice is defining the vision, the mission, and the aims for each of them. All focused on connectivity to share best practice, problem solve, and enhance education. This is not about improvement, this is about enhancement. We're thinking about what it can be, not what we're catching up to. Through a common goal to ensure that what we're doing is creating a stronger society, because that is the beauty of what education can do. Personally, as a special school leader, the network has ensured we are not an island. As I mentioned, we can feel that power through connecting cross-phase, so that we're able to actually be a part of that conversation, not to share the answer, but to support those reflections. And in that process, we're actually ensuring that the system itself is growing a number of inclusive leaders that share that understanding on what that role is for this developing education system. That, for me, is the beauty of Challenge Partners, ensuring each of us pushes boundaries as system leaders through practitioner and pupil lens. There's a deep and authentic mission, and I feel that we're all very mobilized. It's quite a significant and crucial moment now. So as a new trustee, it feels very exciting to join at this moment. The pandemic's impact is not fully known, but we know that inequalities are compounded. More now than before, there's a need for us to embrace this responsibility with a very brave and courageous mission to be able to find those answers. It's not going to be about individual change makers telling us ideas on what it can be. Actually, the answers sit in movements like Challenge Partners, where it's that collective collaboration and consideration on what needs to be done through that perspective from the families and the pupils that we serve. The way in which we can grow teachers to also think about themselves as leaders for learning in a practitioner-led organization. So it's incredibly sort of exciting to share those reflections, because I know what sits in this room is a very strong and brave conviction to make sure that what needs to be done will be done, but in a way that is very much values-led. So a very strong cheers to a fantastic 10 years and the future 10 years to come.